Hey guys, Nolan here, back to bring you another episode of new products at FishUSA. We've got a bunch of new salmon steelhead stuff, a bunch of new bass stuff, tournament stuff, so stay tuned to see what we're bringing at you this week.
Hi, Dan Benefield here, FishUSA employee, brand ambassador, and avid steelhead angler. I'm just here today to show you some of the new ProCure products we've gotten in recently, and just want to show them to you and tell you a little bit more about them. First up here, we got the Fuze Egg Cure. ProCure has done extensive research in an effort to make the best cure formulas possible, and they defined two unique blends here so that you can have the perfect cure for both salmon and steelhead. This cure is also designed to excel in both estuary and inland conditions. All right, next up from ProCure, we got the Slamola powder. Now this is a powder scent instead of a gel, and with this one you just sprinkle it on your bait the night before you fish and you just let it marinate. These are super popular among salmon, steelhead, and even striped bass fishermen. And these are available in both a garlic and a regular powder form. All right, up next, we got the Addicted Assassin Salmon Blend Egg Cure. The formula for this cure was cooked up by Cameron Black and Jason Hambley. You might know those guys from Addicted Fishing. When you cure your eggs with these, they're going to turn a nice bright red color, and one bottle can cure up to 12 to 15 pounds of eggs. Next up from ProCure, we got the bait injector. This thing works great when sprays just aren't quite cutting it and you need to get a little bit more flavor into the bait itself, so you can use whatever scents or gels in these and just directly put them into the bait so it has a longer lasting effect. All right, next up we got the Daiwa Metallia salmon and steelhead spinning rods. These come in a ton of different lengths and actions. This one right here is a 9-foot medium heavy. This family of rods covers everything from throwing spoons and spinners to all sorts of float fishing applications. If you're a fan of cork handle rods, you're going to love this thing. Plus Fuji guides and reel seats keep it lightweight so you can be on the water all day.
Alright, so big swim baits are something that have really grown in popularity recently. Now we've got a new one from Spro. It's called the Megalojohn. It's designed by Bassmaster Elite Series Pro John Cruz. He's the owner of Missile Bait, so he knows how to design a soft plastic lure. And he also lives on Smith Mountain Lake in Virginia, where big swim baiting is popular. A lot of big largemouth in that lake and a lot of big bait fish. It's a pretty big swim bait, 6 inches, 1 3/4 ounce, so it's heavy. You can bomb this thing a mile. It's got a magnet in the bottom here to hold the split ring and the hook in place, but it'll easily come free. So when you hook a big one and it jumps, starts shaking its head, that hook is totally free, and it's going to help you keep them pinned. You know, that weight of that swim bait isn't going to knock the hook out of the fish's mouth. It also doesn't roll over when you speed it up. So, you know, if you fish a lot of big soft plastic swim baits, you know, when you start to burn them a little bit, they can roll on their side and not really track true. This thing is going to stay straight no matter how fast you reel it. Going to be a really cool big swim bait. Check them out. All right, so first up, here's the FishLife Fizz needle. This is a great fizz needle specifically made for bass fishing, so it's really thin. You can see that's a perfect size needle for fizz and smallmouth and largemouth. Don't ignore that largemouth need to be fizz if they're coming out of deep water as well. As a Great Lakes tournament angler, this is something I always have multiple of in the boat. You know, when you're fishing for smallmouth and 30 plus feet of water, they're going to need fizz before they go back, even if you're just fun fishing and you're letting them go right away. It's very important to fizz them, make sure that they're safe and release healthy. So a must have if you're going to be tournament fishing or even fun fishing out deep for bass in the summertime. Another FishLife product, we got the first aid kit here. So really all this is just a liquid, but if you hook a fish in the tongue, you hook them deep and they're bleeding, you can pour this right on the wound and it'll actually slow or stop the bleeding. So if you've got a fish that's hooked bad or it's struggling, this can save their life and save you some, you know, costly penalty points there from having a dead fish. So this stuff is definitely something you got to have in the boat if you're a tournament angler. Keep those fish healthy and alive and also keep you up top of the leaderboard. Another must-have FishLife product for every tournament angler is the live well cleaner here. Super, super simple. All you do, spray it on the sides of your live well, scrub it away, you know, maybe sponge, rag, whatever you need. Just scrub all the gunk, algae, whatever might be in your live well off the sides. Fill them up, let the pump run for a little bit. Now your live wells are clean. All that bacteria is gone. Anything that's dangerous to fish that might be bad for them to breathe in, might suck oxygen out of the water, is now gone. This can really, really help with fish care. If your live wells aren't clean, it's really tough to keep your fish alive, and this cleans them just about as easy as any other product does. So if you're a tournament angler, this is definitely something you're going to want to have and use often. All right, so we got a really cool new scale here from Bubba. It goes up to 60 pounds, so it's great for most freshwater anglers. It's also great for the tournament angler, so you can hold up to 8 fish weights in there. Easy calling system, you know, you can weigh one, swap it out for your last weight. Really easy to keep track of your total throughout the day. This is an awesome, awesome scale. Bubba actually just recently became MLF scale sponsor. So you'll probably be seeing a lot more of these scales around that are even trustworthy in, high level tournament competition like that. So this is definitely a scale you're going to want to check out if you're a tournament angler or just like to weigh your big catches. All right, so we got a new braid here from Sufix called the ProMix. What makes this braid unique is it's a lot denser, so it has a higher weave count. What that's going to help with is color retention. That color is going to stay on there a long time. If you like to use high vis braid, we've got this lime green color here, really easy to see, really easy to detect bites with. It's also more abrasion resistant, so when you're fishing braid around docks, rocks, anything sharp, you know how easily it can just slice. So that higher weave count is really going to help with abrasion resistance. So when you're fishing around sharp stuff, this is a braid you're definitely going to want to check out. For all you Okuma reel fans, we've got the rebuilt Acuador here. It's going to be a very reasonably priced reel, coming in at $34.99. Has a lot of great features for that price point. So we've got 3+1 bearings, 5:0:1 gear ratio. It's really lightweight too, only 8 ounces with a 15-pound drag. So for a $35 reel, you really can't get much better value than that. Feels great. Just holding it here and spinning it, I'm really surprised that it's only $35. Feels like it could be a lot more than that. So if you're looking for a good budget value reel, this is going to be one for you. All right, so here we've got a new series of rods from Daiwa, the Tatula Elite AGS casting rods. These are true signature series rods. So we got 4 different models, and each are designed by a different Daiwa pro to excel at a different technique. So in my hands here, I've got the Monroe frog rod. It's a 7-foot 9-inch heavy, so this is going to be ideal for making those bomb casts with the frog. And even if one bites it way at the end of your cast, you're still going to get a good hook set. You're still going to have a really good chance of getting them in the boat. Like we said, there's 3 other models of these, so if you're looking for ideal technique-specific rods, you're definitely going to want to check these out. Thank you guys for watching this week. We're going to continue to bring you these episodes of everything new that we're bringing into FishUSA. I'm going to link all the products that we talked about today in the description below. You can also go on our website, go right on the homepage to the new products tab, and that'll take you to all the new products that we've been bringing in lately that is constantly updated. So keep an eye out on that. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.